Supposedly there was an antique motorcycle in here that I missed the last time. Alright, we're back again at the abandoned farmstead with the Prewar Ford Hoard. Looks a little different today than the last time you saw it. The guys have done an awful lot of work here with the skid loader, getting these pulled out, getting them rode up to be sold for the auction. So kind of take you around a little bit and show you what's here. Got a Alice Chalmers tractor with a PTO driven mower attachment. Got another Alice here, maybe for parts or fix up if you were real ambitious. It's one of the T-touring cars. 26, 27 two-door right here. Pretty good looking original paint on that car. Good old Henry steel, pretty straight. Next to it, this is a turtle deck roadster.
Hey, you get pictures?
Doesn't solve one problem.
There's a TT truck.
Oh, that truck?
Yep. Brought one of my neighbors out to show him. This is Henry and his dad. Henry's into old cars and he likes Model Ts, so I told him this is probably one of the few places you're going to see this many for a while.
At least it isn't so bad a shape, but it's missing an engine. Maybe worse. Oh. At least this one has a floor, I guess, on the right side. And it's mostly intact.
Henry, I think this one is the oldest one here.
What makes you say that?
It's got the old brass radiator and the brass headlights. And that license plate has no date on it, which means it's
There's an old hand crank.
19 teens.
It helps if you stick your thumbs out. Because sometimes
the VIN number
backfire and break the wrist. People would break the wrist.
Yep.
What model car is this?
If you lean down too far, you could break your jaw too. That was
Safety
quite the
features?
hazard.
What are those? You'll just walk it off. Essentially, the attitude. What type of car is that one?
That one is a 33 or 34 Ford.
Pretty nice. Yeah, if you look at this car, compared to the rest, I'd say it's in the best shape.
Here's the 3031 Model A pickup.
Hey Tim, is this a Model A?
It's a Model A.
Yes! Point one for Henry. Oh, me.
This one has an accessory fender bracket. There were a lot of parts available in the aftermarket for these cars.
Okay, I think this one's in pretty good shape. Not the best, it could be worse though.
That fender bracket was probably to keep the car from getting beaten apart on the rutted dirt roads.
Yeah, Model Ts were built, they meant business.
Not a lot of paved roads yet at that time.
Oh yeah, they meant business back then. Like, we're gonna design a nice car, family car.
We didn't make it in the barn before.
To the barn.
Probably been abandoned for decades.
Arriba. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, an old horse-drawn carriage. I'd say this is a more 1800s section.
This place
Okay, we're
is
going inside.
just like walking back in time.
I wonder if there's rats in here.
Wow.
I
Grass
wouldn't
fire
trust this- I wouldn't trust
extinguisher.
this with both of us up here. I'm kind of a fat boy, so just let me look and I'll get out of your way.
Rifle stops over here.
This is better than Grandma's attic. It's Grandpa's barn loft.
At least I could get up in this attic. The attic at my house is, I'm too short.
That floor looks funny.
It's cool in here. Like not cold cool, but like interesting cool.
Anybody's interested in an upside down paint can full of nail?
No, not particularly.
There's one of those on every
Oh yeah.
farmstead. We were joking the first time we came out here, we need to make a bingo card for all the stuff on old farmsteads.
Okay, now the
I wonder if he
West
serviced
Indies
firearms
of
at some point,
going down
or
the
just
stairs.
collecting
Oh,
firearm
yeah,
stocks. Like the,
Box of gun butts.
yeah, a whole bunch of them.
Okay,
Parts of old
these
axles.
stairs
Axle
lean
housing
forward
you get.
quite a bit, and it makes me want to just go. Whoop.
Here's an antique Maytag washer.
Hi, how are you?
I got a collection of these old oil filters at the shop.
And it carried me. I walked all the way over there, so if it carried me, I know it'll carry you.
Well, it looks funny and strong from underneath. So.
I didn't even look. I just went and kind of bounced along and didn't
Yeah.
feel anything cracking or popping, so I didn't scare
Nice
me.
jacket, sir.
Thank you.
It's a Carhartt. I like Carhartt.
I've had this one. How old are you?
Hob Skinner, rice,
I don't remember.
I got this in 1992.
Yeah,
Gateway,
you've had that longer than I've been alive. I know that.
Howard Motor Company.
I saw my car at my parents' got it for Christmas when I was 18 or 19. That was 22 years ago.
Yeah,
Wait, which
Cargill
car
bought
is
this one
that?
for me.
Well, that's nice.
They had me outside working around a lot of railroad tracks and cars back in the day, so. But I got to keep it when I left. Some more transmission
Well, these big green
radios.
I don't know.
Oh, where are you playing at? Wait,
These things right here. Look like batteries or.
those are batteries. Those look like batteries.
Scopes or something, maybe.
Almost looks like some sort of military communication box.
Henry, do you know what this is?
What we need to know is what's in the bottom. Because let's look at that bottom. Because why wouldn't you cover it up with something good? Wouldn't
Yeah, exactly.
Henry, do you know what this is?
Muffler.
It's like hiding
Nope.
things in plain sight.
you? Right.
That's a coal box.
Ooh, there's a lot
When
of
you
stuff.
took a buggy out or a Model T out, they didn't have heaters, and so you'd put hot coals from out of your fireplace in there and put your feet on that, and that's what kept your feet warm while you drove.
Oh, nice.
What's that?
That's a coal box to put your coals in, and then you put it on the
It's like
floor,
a-
and you put your feet on it and
an
keep your toes
oval
warm while you drove.
extended out.
No, like putting
Yeah. I heard. I figured
heated
out what
bricks
it's.
in the foot of your bed.
Yep.
So how long has this place been abandoned? Like 50 years?
I think he was living here fairly recently. Yeah.
Oh, so you're still living here then?
Yeah. It just
Or it was like 120?
the house never had a coat of paint.
Okay.
I can
Didn't
crack
keep the plumbing.
This is all the...
I don't think I should try to crack the whip. I'd like to, but I shouldn't.
Oh.
I can crack a whip. I cracked a bull whip once.
That's the most complete buggy I've ever seen. It still has the whip, still has the foot warmer.
That's pretty interesting. So the guy, anybody know anything about him? It's like, did he live here and his parents lived here before him?
I don't
This was
know.
his parents' house, but he bought it later on. Him and somebody else bought it and lived in it.
Okay. I was curious.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna set this on the floor. No way. Are you guys wanting out right away? Because we're digging.
What is this, like a little furnace?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll speak over.
Oh, it looks like I'm kind of.
I don't know if your legs are long enough to sneak over.
You're wanting out. Come on.
I'm pretty long legs. Oh my.
There's every kind of history in here. We got the old Apple computer ad.
Oh, Tim.
This is
Old mirror.
total Americana.
I'm nimble. I may not have as long legs, but
Like gold or bullets or
I'm nimble.
That's what I was hoping. Maybe some Winchester 94s or something.
Oh, you know, it's right there by the rifle stock.
This whole place is a treasure hunt.
Oh yeah.
Any guess what they used this one for, Henry?
That
Yeah, this big old rig here.
tow truck?
No, they use it to drill wells.
Oh.
Either water wells or oil wells.
Quite the sophisticated machine they have here.
It's a drill for wells, either oil or water, yeah.
Water, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty effective. They don't make things like this. At least not this.
Elaborate?
Elaborate, kind of simple
Oh, my dad's parents, they have an old truck a lot like this one. It's,
Yeah?
yeah, but, except that one I don't think is a Chevy.
That one's a Chevrolet. I think
This one's Chevy, that one is not Chevy.
it's a 48 International.
Okay.
Ford somewhere.
Wait, like a Nana and Papa, the truck out there?
Yeah, the old farm truck.
I've never heard of it, the truck company.
There's the 48 F1. Got another T here. Can't remember if this one had the turtle deck on it or not. Yeah, it still does.
Tim, I have a car joke.
What's your car joke?
So a man asked the Boy Scout, hey, can you repair my car? And so when the Boy Scout was done, he was like, thanks. Or when the Boy Scout was done, he said, beep repaired. Say it quickly.
Be
Be
prepared. Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Boy Scout motto. Be
Be
prepared.
prepared. This is a pretty early turtle deck here. It's got the little finger latches.
Volkswagen. Old oil cans. Some people pay a lot of money for those old oil cans.
Surprises inside.
Oh yeah, Volkswagen. I mean, people pay money.
Hey, look. Hands, sleeves. Look at that. Look, matches stuff.
That's what everybody says on these videos. Call American Pickers.
No, it's all fit
Oh yeah.
I'd like to get one of these, but I'm too young to bid.
So, but I really want the satellite.
Nah. I've become one with the sheep. Nah.
How we doing, guys?
Nah.
What a crazy.
More exposure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Philip wants to be on YouTube.
He does.
No.
Say hi to everybody.
Hello, YouTube.
Tell me now if this is getting edited out or not.
Show the logo.
He didn't say.
Ready.
Thanks. Yeah, we got these just printed the other day, Mr. Goodpliers. So,
Good stuff.
yep.
Nah.
All right, he didn't say no, so it's staying in the video.
That'll work. Appreciate it.
The old workbench. The old bottle cap Ford truck hubcaps.
Hey, Tim.
Oh wow, oxen yoke.
I'm exploring. If I
Okay.
don't come back within 5 minutes, be worried.
Be worried. Huh, you gotta lock the file, can't you?
Hey, Tim, there's an old wood burning stove back here.
Yeah, this was his
You-
workshop.
Wood burning stove.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember those pictures. What? Oh, yeah.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Oh, this is where they best put themselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Bucksaw.
I thought this was an old RC Cola can, but it's a throwback. Stuff will trick you in a place like this.
Sorry.
Hey, look, the original door. Needs a little bit of
Is
work.
this where that vertical line is?
Tiny little bit.
It looks like it was lined in with it.
That's sarcasm, folks. So you know. We have old car parts.
Yeah.
What are these?
Those are the ends of AC condensers. Somebody probably took them apart to get the copper out.
Copper is kind of valuable.
Yep.
I don't remember the price of copper.
$1.50
Wow.
to $2 a pound.
Yeah. Not very.
Wow, this is all cleared out of here. They did amazing
Did you film this
getting
area
this cleaned
last
up.
time?
Yeah, this looked way different the last time.
What do you think your next video is gonna be about?
Oh, I filmed a couple junkyards with several thousand cars. Got them.
Tim, you
Coming
broke
up.
it. Nah, you didn't break it. It's probably already broken.
There's a
Oh,
couple
look, sharpening stones.
sharpening stones you could use if the power goes out.
I mean, if worse comes to worse. Or as the Germans would say, worst comes to worst. I'm full of puns.
You're
today.
full of them, Henry.
Thanks.
Yep.
Well, actually, the beep repaired one was a joke from our principal.
Okay. Here's a neat old trolley.
Yeah.
Boy, there's just so much
Oh, look.
out here.
I forget what these things are called.
Glass insulators.
Yes, an insulator.
Here's
What happens here?
a couple Hassler shock.
Look at this. An old starter, it looks like.
That's
Hold on.
flasher button.
Yeah. What do you think this
That's
part's made out
actually-
of? This looks like steel, galvanized steel.
Yep.
That's steel.
Signal stat.
Because it's too light to be lead. Bah. 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 Still
Got the
going on
old
this.
truck tailgates.
You should have a scavenger hunt.
Chevrolet, Ford, and Willys.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of Willys, I like to do models,
Oh yeah.
and so I'm doing a 1940 Coke Willys truck
Okay.
as one of them.
Don't tell me they tore these up. Yep, they tore them up.
Well, that's too
Doggone
bad.
it. Of course they did.
Wait, can you buy that?
On auction day.
Ooh, hold on. Look at that old car.
get the cars out of here and you can actually see a little more of what's stuck in these. Imagine on sale day a lot of this will be pulled out and put on the bale wagons. Super long.
Look, battery wire.
Yep.
Suspension springs.
You know what these are, Henry?
Where are you pointing at? That?
Yep. Those used to power the old washing machines. Put a belt on there.
Oh wow.
A motor?
Far more extensive than I thought.
Old Maytag motors.
How many acres do they have?
Oh, I don't know. It could
I
be.
didn't see any of these buildings.
It's listed on the flyer. It could be 3, 4, 5 maybe.
Yeah, it's just full of things.
A lot of this you couldn't even see when the cars were in here.
Oh, I bet.
Dad, let's get real nice screw and get this one.
That old scooter?
Yeah, no, that. I'm too big for that.
Old
See,
chainsaw?
here. I have to go like this. Yeah.
Old Victrola horns.
Need some new tires. Of these different ones.
Supposedly there was an antique motorcycle in here that I missed the last time. I didn't even see it.
Oh yeah, right
It was
there.
whizzed right past it in the video.
That's nice.
No idea what that thing is.
No, V8 motor.
That's pretty old.
Yep, old
Yeah,
Y
yeah.
block.
So there's the oil pan.
What are those old tires? Chainsaws? Never know when you're gonna need a 60-year-old chainsaw.
Never know when you're gonna need a 60-year-old V8.
Here's a rocker oil can. That's a pretty collectible piece. See if there's any brand on it. Yeah, there was. Okay. Brown stamping. That's a
Yeah, okay, really
company make of the can, but not a brand of an oil company. Still, the label helps show some of the provenance of it. Hubcaps here.
Oh, they have something other than a Ford. They have a Dodge.
There's the old Dodge pickups. I'm gonna sneak into here and see the motorcycle before we're quite done. Couple Southwind gas heaters. Okay, yeah, this motorcycle. Guys, I don't even have a guess. I am not the motorcycle guy. Apologize for the shaky footage. It's kind of hard to navigate the stuff. Got a German gas can.
We found some old Plymouths.
Yeah. Number one rule of motorcycles, if I can't read a head badge, I don't know what it is. Doubt that frame's stout enough to hold a V-twin, though. There's a huge amount of traps. The Model T that was in this shed, it had about 30 bow saws hanging on it, or
Yeah.
triangle saws, just all chained on the radiator cap. Yeah, Plymouths were 1950 on both of them. 49 had a ribbed bumper, and then 50 they went to that smooth style bumper.
So what year are these?
1950.
What type of car is this one? Oh, that's a
It's a 1960 Ford. Yeah.
Fairlane?
This is the
will-
cheap model. It'd be like a custom or I don't know.
My mom's parents, they have a 1966 Ford Mustang.
Okay. This Plymouth's really stayed in good shape for having been stored in the shed. Wow,
We can go to town.
First, you have to look at
59,000 miles it says.
59,000 miles?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's the standard one with no horn ring, just a horn button.
Be a hunter video, I know. Maybe.
Maybe. Old Ford wheel. There were. What did you guys need? Oh. Yeah, I don't know how far we are. Probably closest to Douglas. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go.
You need to go? Okay, we'll probably be back in a few minutes.
Alrighty. See, some of these cars haven't been moved. So, a lot more trees cut down though. You can see better what you're looking at. Rows of antique oil cans and milk cans and radiators and wheels and the Renault, Dodge Brothers, wood spoke, some wire spoke, Spranger. No, just a little too rusty for me to read. There's a Kelsey Hayes bent spoke. That one's got quite a bit of rust though. I've sat there with a welder and welded and filled and ground them before and brought them back, so. Renault's still in its little tucked in spot. There's a lot here in the trees. Looks like the 33-34 didn't make it out. These are kind of moved so that at least halfway see what you're looking at. F100, if you guys are into 70s Ford trucks, keep an eye out on my other videos. I found a place with about 20 or 25 of them. Excuse me. Scrap aluminum. Those guys did an awful lot of work getting this cleaned up. See this one shed we've already been in. Check back on my other videos if you want to see more of what's in there. Wow. There's a great little find, late 30s, early 40s pedal car body. It's got some hard patina. Can't tell what that is. It's got a curve on the front, so it's not a Model A. Somebody got an Auga horn going. So we've got this barn where the turtle deck was and the TT truck was. Got some Art Deco heaters. Old cans. That's a neat thing about these hoarder places is you take one thing out and there's 5 more things behind it and
Look at that. Yeah.
5 more things behind that.
Rifle style.
Just
Shelf
a little bit of everything.
No, that's a rifle.
Massive collection.
Small. He has a box of stuff here.
Another 2627T. Alice for parts. Not many parts though. Here's a 3031 coupe. All of this has been really cleaned out from the last time. See a lot better what you're looking at with no trees in the way. Here's the 35/6 track.
No.
And there's another one of those wheel rims. Here's a 32 Chevrolet grill. Might be for a truck because it's not chromed. This is the bone pile. If you want a little more look at what's here, you can check out my big farmstead video that was the first one I posted back on the channel. A lot of people had asked me before in the comments on the first videos what was in the house. So I'm gonna slide over here and satisfy my curiosity and yours. Ford Taurus wagon. Give that another 20 years and it'll be collectible. Cool old smoking stand. Old wall telephone with the speaker and the dinger. No lights, no electricity, so it's kind of see what we can. A lot of very old items and artifacts. All of this will be stacked out on the hay wagons on sale day so people can see more what's there. Some of these old work clothes, actually seen people buying them. Especially the older stuff. Guy was sure into reloading. Military uniform. A lot of these old guys that were in the military kind of carried those skills with them after they left. More military uniforms. Old clothes. Really don't see anything in this house much newer than the 80s. Just kind of like it was abandoned and they walked away. Closet that's too dark to see in. Just abandoned everything and walked away.
Squeeze
Over here. Yep. It's an old calendar on the wall from 75. Auctioneer said
What? Time's up?
5 minutes.
Hey, Jim.
How's it going, Johnny?
All right.
Anybody in here?
Need
Yeah.
old wall covering.
About to lock up.
About to fall down the stairs.
Got an old
We'll be right there. On our way.
vintage sewing machine.
What's this?
Old records, lamps.
Got any idea what this is?
Wouldn't
We wrapped
believe.
it up.
Tim.
You got a light?
I don't have a light on this.
This is on
It's
side.
like an old grandfather clock or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's wood. It's
I don't know. How you been, bud?
just floating along.
Can you believe this stuff?
Yeah, it's crazy. What's in here?
Oh, buddy, this, if you talk about time capsules, this is it.
Antique Sinclair box.
Call your picker buddies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's-
they want to pick.
You're right. This place is a time capsule.
It is.
It's kind of almost like a museum.
This guy just,
I think I talked to you
there's that old crown sign. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Did you see that phone up here?
Yeah, we called them after I shot that first video and said, you better put that red crown sign in somewhere locked up. That thing's... I just can't believe none of this stuff's grown legs. There was a sale out west where somebody stole a hood off a 34 Ford and...
Oh no!
Anybody left in here?
I think we was it. I think we're the last ones. There's a crank wall phone.
Okay. I had a guy ask me to take a look at this old Chevy, which hasn't even been cleaned off. Six-cylinder. Oh yeah, she rocks. 9 times out of 10, if they rock, they run. Gotta kind of give them a little coaxing. Now that doesn't mean they run great. Good chance they'll be smoking. All right.
Can we go in the house?
They just closed it up. We're almost to 6 o'clock to the end of the showing.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
If I'm too tipsy, can I call a cab? I'm drunk.
I don't think I moved around here or not.
Yeah. I'm a little drunk. There's a 2627 Roadster with the nickel shell.
Screwdriver's in it.
There's the 31 two-door with the filled roof.
Album's not in good shape.
Here's the 30 coupe.
This one has a nice shiny cord on it. Same with this one.
Another early turtle deck. So
Whoa.
here it is.
Where did the finger brackets go?
They're probably tucked away in one of the barns somewhere.
Huh?
Probably tucked away in one of the barns somewhere. Pretty good looking original paint on that car. Good old Henry steel, pretty straight.